Hi, everyone, and thank you for joining us here on KREM 2 News at noon. I'm Laura Papetti. We appreciate you being here. Coming in at noon in the last hour, Washington Governor Bob Ferguson has laid out his plan to try to trim the state budget with the goal of saving about $4 billion.
My team and I have spent a significant amount of time working to identify and propose savings to help the legislature resolve this shortfall.
Ferguson has told state lawmakers to prepare for a $12 billion deficit over the next 4 years. And speaking just a short time ago, the governor said he has identified where the state can make some changes. One of the governor's many proposals is to require state employees to take furlough days.
I am proposing more than $300 million in savings by requiring most state employees to take a furlough day, 1 day a month for the next 2 years. Certain public employees will be exempt, including troopers patrolling our roads, staff working our prisons, and state hospitals. I believe this is necessary to preserve the funding for the compensation increases they earned and negotiated. I continue to support full funding for the collective bargaining increases. Furloughs, of course, do reduce compensation without reducing salaries, so that employees will return to the compensation levels they have earned and bargained once we get through this budget crisis.
Some other proposals include consolidating the office space of the Department of Ecology and State Parks, closing a special commitment center, reducing state-funded marketing and outreach campaigns, and reducing state government travel. The governor says the work on the budget is certainly not done, and his office will spend the next several months working on identifying ways to save. We are certainly digging through more of the governor's plans here at KREM 2, and we'll have a closer look at how they could impact Eastern Washington coming up on KREM 2 News later tonight. This is also new coming in at noon. Idaho Governor Brad Little has signed the Parental Choice Tax Credit Program into law. The School Choice Program provides up to $5,000 per student for expenses that can now include private school tuition. The program is capped at $50 million in tax credits, with priority going to families with household incomes at or below 300% of the federal poverty level. The bill was opposed by public schools and Democratic lawmakers who said the program will just take money away from the majority of students in the state who attend public schools. In signing the bill, Governor Little shared a statement saying, quote, "Idaho can have it all, strong public schools and education freedom." The Idaho Education Association also weighed in on tax credits, saying, quote, "Bringing vouchers to Idaho is a huge mistake." The association said it believes the program will take tax dollars away from public schools. And the group says, again, quote, "Our members will fight every step of the way to limit and roll back the damage caused by this legislation." We'll certainly keep tracking that story. In the meantime, we're talking about weather. Very dramatic opening there, Thomas, to what is so far a very mild, sunny day overall.
Oh my goodness, Laura, it is absolutely picture perfect out here from our outdoor weather center. And honestly, you don't need a meteorologist to tell you how awesome the weather is. It's just absolutely spring-like. But our temperatures are starting to get to that level where it's just, well, a bit noteworthy, if anything. Yesterday was our first 50-degree day of the year at 51 degrees officially in Spokane. Today, we're well on our way to top that. And yeah, the blue skies and the sunshine beating down on my neck should be a good indication of us getting even warmer. Yeah, it was a little bit foggy this morning over North Idaho. All those concerns long gone at this point. So it's this high pressure area over Idaho, keeping the skies nice and clear throughout the inland northwest. If anything, because it's a bit to the east, we get more of the southerly flow, which helps to give our temperatures just another couple degrees boost. And that's why we're on our way to 50 degrees and then some today. Already officially at 48 in Spokane, 50 in Liberty Lake. Really, the only question from here on out is, okay, how long do we have to enjoy 50 or even 60-degree weather in our near-term forecast? For the answer to that, you'll have to wait to see my 7-day, but that's coming up in about 10 minutes.
A man suspected of shooting and killing another man in Post Falls over the weekend is scheduled to make his first court appearance this afternoon. After several days on the run, police arrested 47-year-old Jason Rook in Coeur d'Alene last night. Rook is believed to have shot and killed a 46-year-old man in Post Falls on Sunday. Rook is expected in court at 2 o'clock this afternoon, facing burglary and murder charges. He is currently being held in the Kootenai County Jail on a $1 million bond. We'll have an update on his appearance in court coming up on KREM 2 News at 4. And an Idaho bill that would restrict the use of absentee voting to certain circumstances stalled in the House committee. The bill would have restricted who can request an absentee ballot and why. The reasons would be limited to those who couldn't vote in person because of active duty military service, illness, disability, hospitalization, work, or university. A Coeur d'Alene Republican originally presented the bill. Secretary of State Phil McGrain said he supported efforts to improve security, but did not feel the bill struck the balance between access and security. And Idaho Governor Brad Little signed off on a bill increasing the minimum fine for anyone convicted of simple marijuana possession to $300. This is the sixth bill to become law during the 2025 Idaho legislative session. The new law states for anyone convicted of simple marijuana possession of less than 3 ounces, the person shall be subject to a fine and some other additional penalties. Okay. Heading now into Boomtown. Trying to find affordable housing in North Idaho can certainly be difficult, so one group is encouraging people to expand their homes and increase rental space. A new solution here. The Housing Solutions Partnership is encouraging homeowners to build additions and, again, create more rental space. The partnership in Kootenai County announced people can pick from 4 pre-approved free plans to build accessory dwelling units, known as ADUs, in the hopes of creating more affordability.
A lot of times consumers will go and they'll pull something off the internet and go to the builder and say, hey, this is what I want to build, but it's not built to the codes in our area, especially snow load. And so this just streamlines it.
Each design is no larger than 800 square feet and is meant to provide housing for students, young professionals, general renters who want to live in the same area where they work. Officials say these ADU plans are approved for cities and jurisdictions throughout Kootenai County.